Hey friends, Melissa here, and I wanted to come in to start March the 15th off to a great start. I have been working so diligently behind the scenes, getting my new brand, my new content, my new processes, procedures, all of those things in alignment for what's next, not only for me, but for my clients and those of you that follow me. So again, I'm Melissa Kirkpatrick, the business and life coach that you are seeking if you are trying to get laser focused and scale your business or your life to the next level. Today, I'm talking to you about if you are serious about changing, changing your life. If you're serious about changing your life, you'll find a way. Otherwise, you're going to find those excuses. And now I want to debunk those excuses because I have a little story I want to share with you. So back when I was a high school teacher teaching the IT program, that was my first challenge because I really wasn't degreed in IT. I was degreed as a business education teacher who did accounting and bookwork and keyboarding and things like that. But I got to go into programming and software development, computer building and troubleshooting, all of that. I took the responsibility on because I wasn't going to have a teaching job if I didn't otherwise. So I was really fortunate to come out of my degree in, I think it was probably May of that year and actually secure my job that next month. And so I had all summer to do that. But that was one experience that I had that I didn't make excuses. I just figured it out along the way. Sometimes it's awkward before it's elegant. I know you've heard me say that before. But here's the other thing that happened to me. My husband used to coach baseball with our boys. And I thought, man, coaching would be a really cool opportunity. And that's when my friend, who was my mentor teacher, was the varsity volleyball coach. And she offered me that opportunity to coach the freshmen. Now, I think I've told this story before, but what happened with the message today was in alignment with how we make excuses versus how we actually align with the way to make our opportunities happen. And that's what I'm finding as I'm rebranding and as I'm leveling up and as I'm supporting more and more one-on-one clients on their journey. It's about how do you eliminate those excuses so that you can move confidently into that next version, into that next level. And that's what happened with the volleyball opportunity. So I was given an opportunity to be the freshman coach. Now, the things that were my obstacles were, one, I never played the sport before, so that's a good excuse. I've never played. And two, I don't even know that I was physically able to learn to play the game. So those could have been two really powerful excuses that I would have said, nope, thanks, but I appreciate the offer. I'll just carry on. But she believed in me enough, knowing my teaching ability, knowing how well I've done things. She was like, you know what? I think you can do it. I think you can really apply the principles for these girls. And I was like, well, what would that look like? And she said, well, let me take you to some game, come to the games, which I'd already been going to, so I kind of knew. But she told me some training clinics. That's what it was. So I said yes to going to a training clinic for volleyball coaches. And I watched how they were doing it. And it was all based on structure, right? Here's the drills. Here's why you're doing the drill. Here's where you're building the strength. Here's where you want to find the ways to nourish your body. This is the reason, it was all of those things. And I'd done health and wellness with the Shackley business. So it was like, okay, this makes sense. I can apply it. Here's the curriculum. Let me apply it to the players. And so the number one thing that I had to do to let go of those excuses was to keep reaching for that opportunity to make them be good players, right? That's all I had to do. One, I was there to watch them. Two, I was there to make sure they put the practice into play, like they were actually doing the work. And my third thing that came out of that, instead of an excuse, is I was grooming them to be varsity players. Now, granted, they were freshmen, but being able to groom them as varsity players, it was all about that mindset. It was about the encouragement. It was about the support. And so having been good friends with the varsity coach, she's my mentor teacher, we became friends, I could see what her expectations were. I watched and paid attention to what she was doing with her girls and how she talked to them and the drills that she ran them through. So I just transferred that into these freshman students and said, I'm going to make you a varsity player. I want you to go into your sophomore year and be looked at as a varsity player. I want you to understand these drills. I want you to know how to take care of your body so you can be a varsity player. And that's what kept me moving forward. I didn't have the excuse anymore that I didn't know how to play the game. I never played. I never coached a sport. I just believed and trusted that that next thing was the right thing to do. And that's what I did. Having the varsity coach support me, give me the drills, take me to the coaches training. I even had to do CPR training and sports medicine training so that I could be a coach. And I want to tell you, that was one of the most eye-opening experiences outside of going into a technology lab, having been a business teacher, thinking I'm teaching accounting, I'm teaching software development, design, and computer troubleshooting and building computers. It was then I also got to be able to teach these young women the game and discipline and commitment and just being motivated and encouraged and inspired. So that's what I did. That's how I was able to create my life, to be able to take an opportunity and go with it. Because one, I had the support from someone that believed in me, and I had the knowledge and understanding of how to implement a curriculum or how to put steps into motion. And so that's what I do with my clients today. When they're on this track of growing their business, scaling their business, leveling up their business, whatever word you want to use for that. And it's going to affect your business, is going to affect your life. They go hand in hand. That's how I'm able to really lean in, find out what their excuses are, identify what can overcome that excuse, and then put the steps, tools, and things into motion, but also having that accountability, also offering laser focus. It's all about that. So when you live your life by design, it's allowing yourself to let go of the excuses and replace them with the excitement, joy, and vision, and all of those things together to really create what's next for you. So if this has resonated with you, if you're feeling like you're just like kind of stuck and stalled in there, let's have a conversation. Let's see where I can help you align. And I know the work that I have just done over the past 3 months is not only in service to me, but for you as well. So keep following here, like the page, it's the group, tell other people to join us, because I have got my notes and my plan to start dropping even more content, more value for you, because I want to help you find what those steps are. So today we talked about letting go of the excuses and aligning with what it is that's going to help you grow. And that's the place that it all starts. We have to realize where we're putting up our own blocks with our excuses and where we can take that block and make it a stepping stone to get to the next thing. I hope you're with me. If this resonates, if there's any comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll look forward to coming in more often, giving you some more powerful tips and tricks that you will not only just receive, but also learn how to implement them, because that's what we're doing over here in growing your business, because I'm Melissa Kirkpatrick, your business and life coach, and I'm going to teach you how to build your lighthouse in the bedrock so that stability will allow you to shine your light, attract the business that you want to attract, and make the money that you're ready to make. Sounds good? I look forward to talking to you more. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon, but bye for now.